We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing. Quilici thought so too. Even Ignacy offered to lend a hand. But I forbade it. My mother had an idea about how to use the essence of the living lands. And it destroyed her. My father. Our family.
People are too quick to risk everything for an ideal. I'm sorry it didn't work out for your family.
So I swore an oath. No one could enter the lab until I understood what happened. I did it to contain the tragedy, even if it destroyed me too. But all that's in the past. Enough about me. Let's worry about you for a change. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar, and I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone. Why? Is it from your secret admirer? Not to worry. I know the meaning of discretion. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety. Works for me. This is a good opportunity to cleanse our place of rest. Spiritually, I mean.
If you fancy a drink, we have plenty in store.
Thank you again for still. Little. Good. Oh, my mother. Until next time.
You too.
She's very special. Pleasant dreams.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe, they flower, they will never fade. Is the acorn not beloved of the oak? We merely ponder. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive, no suffering, no end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
That's one for us. Let's see what you got.
It's worse than rust!
I got it.
Come on! Come on!
Keep your eyes peeled, boy.
Who's next? Anyone?
you dead! Worse and rust!
You won't get through this! Couldn't have done it better.
Worse and rust!
Come and get me!
Gather round!
Hey! Over here! Here we go! Come on! Fading!
Isoksugu! Worse and rust!
Quick as a fox! I'll fix this! Well struck!
Back in the fight.
Did that tree just move?
The watchtower is a good spot for getting a little
Listen,
private time.
we'll
with
get
your
to... I agree that this...
Giata!
Sorry to interrupt. We're here on...
Oh, God's Jata, I'm sorry I didn't see you.
You've got to...
I'm... God's beyond. Verano's a veteran.
You're not listening.
There was talk of a secret...
A contact among my...
I was right.
Luring, it's a conspiracy. One of my... We're missing some pieces here, Nay. Until you find it. Speak... She's...
Keep the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. We may need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower has a clear view of the mountains, the city, and the sea. You're defending your life.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Don't mind.
Seven in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this? It's not... She wouldn't...
And how's...
You know, I've... How should I know? I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and I want to...
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or...
Don't use fair. Don't do anything wrong. You're probably using me as an example. Pick on the new kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch. You're that envoy, aren't you? What? Oh, you're fires. Wait. Verano is a veteran, and they say he's the best. I drew to him, but I didn't know what to...
And you...
I've told you everything. That's a relief.
This kid's got too much to prove and too little to show for it, but he doesn't seem like a traitor.
I really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Europe obviously comes from using animals.
Oh, on. Wonderful. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dors. All right. Frank? I hope Verano's... Without a hand from... Leave him. The way... Casagrada is a farmer.
You fight with the soldiers you've got.
And we take... But that's neither... He and Vera and Mona, he was a good... Monato was always a loner. But the last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the oak from... Right, what?
Hopefully when we find Monato, we can find some answers.
Defenses up! Ich worth and rot! Ich worth and rot!
Another win, but who's counting?
Worth and rot!
Come and get me!
worse than rust!
Need a minute.
Next one's mine.
Heck worse than rust! Isaksobu! Heck worse than rust!
A little help! Can't keep me down. Good shooting, Kai. Come on! Come on!
Worse than rust! You're all right.
I'll fix this.
Hey! Over here! Try that.
Coming from the left.
One for you!
Isaksobu!
I was worried for a second. The cartographer must be around here somewhere. Naku Tadek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers. Answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient sword.
Hey!
Knuckle
You
to
there?
death.
Stop.
We usually bring our dead to Naki's deck. But for you, I'll make an exception.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy of it?
Gather round!
Stand back.
Here it comes.
Worth and rot!
Oh, no, you don't! Aim where?
Look out for yourself!
What am I hitting?
Under my protection!
Come and get me!
Worth and rot!
Try. Give me a second. I'm just as good. That's not hitting hard enough.
Aye, aye. Go where?
You won't get through this!
Worth and rot!
Aim where?
They won't get past me!
Worth and rot!
Come on! Come on!
Let's worse than rust! Quick as a fox! I think worse than rust!
On your right!
I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust! Protect the envoy. Enemy to the right!
Don't! Left flank! Come and get me!
I think worse than rust!
Next one's mine!
I think worse than rust!
Try.
I think worse than rust! Dead!
Still coming.
Come on! Come on! Quick as a fox!
Good.
Good shooting, Kai.
Dead! Defense is up! I think worse than rust! I'll fix this. I think worse than rust! I think worse than rust!
Let's see what... I got this.
Onward! Dead!
Another glorious battle.
Feels like some of these plants have it out for us.
This is a spiritual...
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Don't be so sure about that. Remember, I'm an animancer, not a locksmith. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. We can discuss our feelings later. Right now, I need answers. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Naturally. After you.
But we gotta see what's down there now.
Gods! Did you open? I've been... Who? The way that when you... Just... Avoid if you...
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's... relic. Where would you even fence something like that?
I did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to end?
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
at the wheel.
That's one for us.
Worth and rot!
No!
Look out. Some kind of trap.
I'll fix it.
Quiet as a step.
Barriers! Worth and rot!
Come and get it!
Worth and rot! Worth and rot!
They won't get past me! Let's see what you got!
That'll show him. Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Worth and rot!
Quiet as
You won't get through! Worth and rot! Worth and rot! I think worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot! Come one! Come all!
What in the name of Aora is that?
You...
We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, have a good run.
Give me a card. Come and get me!
Lather beyond sea! Worth and run! Then! Under my protection!
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's... Never a dull moment when you're in charge.
Worth and run!
Hey! Over here!
Worth and run!
Nothing's done!
Under my protection!
It's just as good.
Worth and run! Gather round! Isosu!
Come and get me!
Worth and run!
Good one!
Worth and run! Worth and run!
Try that again!
Then! You won't get through this! Come on! Come all!
I got it!
What in the name of Aora is that?
Think it's... Never a dull moment.
Defenses up! Labyrinth beyond sea!
I won't let him through!
Gather round! Worth and run! Isaksobu!
On your right!
All right.
Worth and run!
What in the name of Aora is that?
You...
We're going to die down here. Well, have a good ride.
Lava will be your seat!
Nothing stopping me!
You won't get through me! Worth and rust!
Come and get me! Work for you!
Worth and rust! Come on! Come on!
This way!
Lava will be your seat! Worth and rust! Worth and rust!
What am I hitting?
Lava will be your seat! I'll fix this. Worth and rust! Isok Sogu! Worth and rust!
Everyone okay?
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Weird. I'm impressed.
Worth and rust! Quick as a fox! Worth and rust! Love will be your seat! Ahek, worth and run!
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did it even get down here? Other things must have their own system.
Let's see what you got.
Come on! Come on! Look your left! Get yourself! Under my gather round! Ahek, worth and run!
Give me your left.
Ahek, worth and run! Lava be on seat! Ahek, worth and run! Don't die on me!
Let me kick.
Isok Shogun! Worth and run! Come on! Come on!
What am I hitting?
Then!
About that one.
You won't get through! Ahek, worth and run! Ahek, worth and run! Worth and run! Nicely done! Now you feel sick! Ahek, worth and run!
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. Guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra.
Hear us through the Adra.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help The effect should be stronger than before.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado. Thinning frost. The morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. Barat, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it? Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis. Bind us. Free us.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids?
Hey, happens to the best of us.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Perhaps the bars of their prison would be forged of essence, not iron. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on, there's a way up those stairs.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What? Oh my god. No!
Andres, Debs. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste. I just hope Quilici is all right.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this. All things considered, Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy.
I didn't see the attack, but I could hear it from afar.
I hope everyone is all right. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Let's set out. We've tarried long enough.
Envoy.
There's the city. Thank...
Envoy! Oh. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already! Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him. Thought so. You have a bit of a reputation. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen. I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half. Nice touch. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess, so you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, cur. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
Your call, envoy. I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful to us alive.
But you can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
I can't wait to find out. See you around, envoy. Thanks again.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing. You took care of the steel garrote before they could cause any serious damage. I can't imagine what it cost you to stand up to the likes of the steel garrote, but we won't forget it.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. You must understand. My mother is the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell her, it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis.
This is madness. It's suicide.
Wrong. It's self-preservation. And my father would have agreed. As long as we are animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous. We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Ado, welcome to my finest. Welcome back. Care to take a look around? Welcome back. Care to take a look around?
Is that Gelarde?
This is Storm. Nay, don't tell me. No. Unfortunately, I don't. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace, crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you're looking for someone to work that beautiful metal.
Galloway's Tusks? Come on, it can't be that. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff. Well, that's one way to save your coin.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Amica? Welcome to my fine establishment, Amica.
We should talk. What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living land is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far. And in my case, it's inevitable. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Until next time. I've been meaning to tell you something. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers. And everyone gets along. For once. My people have had a difficult journey ahead of them. In more ways than one. But it feels good knowing there's a destination. So yes. I have a good reason to feel cheerful. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. You too.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased. In that case, maybe it's not too late to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered. My intentions, exactly. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. Very good. But the terms of our arrangement are quite clear. The oath to our goddess supersedes any and all political loyalties. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary, and that's exactly what I did. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
I am not.
Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it in the days to come. Be seeing you, Envoy. Sooner or later.
You've seen what happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Trust me, we will. Good luck with her, Envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home. Did we? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? I bet Heelguard's tried that tack. Zealots like her aren't swayed by reason. And Thirdborn will greet her with a sword in one hand and another sword in the other. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right. The garden. Sure.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing. Good thinking. We don't want to push the limits of your spiritual endurance.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiorme Siverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we. I knew the Steel Girl. Thought we're up to no good.
We smell death here.
That last pack gouged a hole through our ranks.
Another Adiran, Kutabov.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran Dream Thralls.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe. I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on adherence at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy.
I don't recognize Rutaska, but I know Thirdborn.
Envoy, a good man is dead out there in the sands. And there was a sword he had that was precious to him. It's of good quality. I don't know much about the soul. You should find his more... Beware. You'll find the sword down in the lake bed. Please, recover it if you can.
We have everything we need in our...
What have we got? There's no going home after this. Not really.
Move along, Envoy.
God, I hate this posting. Dad. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. At least they're not coming out of the...
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor...
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just... What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with a... Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator.
I used to hear stories about...
If you hit the... Aye.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's nothing normal about this.
You there? Please!
Help us! We need help!
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they attacked us. Tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know...
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them!
They're in our home, by the cliff.
No, Mother.
Please.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
I think worse than rough! Nicely done! Worse than rough!
Try that again!
Come on! Come on! Oh, watch your right! I think worse than rough!
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
That'll show them.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
after an army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dreams were all swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed.
Worth and Roth!
Glory in the floor! Devour!
Treacherous weed! Worth and Roth! Lava will be your sink! Whatever you need! See you! Worth and Roth!
Thirdborn homespun or a deer in armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
Another glorious battle.
Invaders in the garden!
This one!
Worth and Roth!
New leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Stay sharp. Dream thralls everywhere.
If you could help with the lift.
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
It will be better for all of us if we fix the lift.
Gather round!
Then! Worth and Roth!
Hey! Over here! Let's finish this.
Worth and Roth!
Careful, to the left! You're hurt. Couldn't have done it better. Under my protection!
Come and get me! Isoksogu! Worse than rough!
They won't get past me!
Worth and Roth! Then!
Let's see what you got!
Worth and Roth!
Just like the good old days.
Worth and Roth!
Feels wrong killing them.
Water's precious here, but I don't think that's why they locked it.
That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
Worth and Roth!
Mine now!
Worth and Roth!
Next one's mine! What's the target?
Barriers! Lava un fiancé! Worth and Roth!
Stop that one!
Come on! Come on!
Burn! Burn!
It burns!
Hey! Over here!
That was a close one. Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab. I'll fix this.
There are worse things to find at the bottom of the well.
Worth and Roth! Then! Isaksogu! Worse than rot!
Come and get it! They won't get past me!
Look out for yourself! Gather round! You won't get through this!
Hey! Over here!
Quick as a fox!
Who's next? Anyone? Got eyes on something?
Never had a chance.
Awful. These things shouldn't be caged. They should be laid to rest.
Oh, roots reaching into the earth, beyond soil, beyond stone. Oh, roots reaching into the earth, beyond soil, beyond stone.
We made an oath.
We can do nothing for them.
We're damned.
Who are you? Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar, then. That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local adherents warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether dream thralls can be permitted to live.
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically?
My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy. Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Stilgarode won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Another sentimental moron. I'm trapped here forever with him, I swear.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
Know it. Doom is waiting. We're going to... to die here. I know it. Doom is waiting.
Drink lots of water, or in a few hours you'll feel cannon fire in your head.
Everyone okay?
Worth and rot!
Dangerous weed! Come on! Come on! Let's see what you got!
We'll get you next time.
Try. cover.
Faster, I say!
Worse and rot!
I was worried for a second.
Gather round!
Those dream thralls are at third board's gate. Come on, we gotta help. Let's see what you got.
It is under attack. Let's not waste any more.
Now, feel sick! I think worse than rot! Under my protection! Worse than rot!
Need a minute.
I think worse than rot!
Come on! Come on!
I think worse than rot!
Over here! Nothing stopping me!
Careful! Worse than rot! Beyond sick! I think worse than rot! It's worse than rot!
Over here!
It's worse than rot!
Ugly bastards, aren't they?
Nice shot! The dream thralls almost got through.
But they did.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit. That's so? Going to burn us like you tried to do to Fior?
Daran, Aruta the 2K.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daran. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans tried raising Fior. We'll be next. Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. There's too many to haul off between the two of us.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Wow, no, that don't mean nothing.